This week on Rate My Wrap, Lauren has had one of the worst experiences I've ever come across. This has to be the most expensive wrap job I have ever seen.
The job cost over £8,000.
Wow, really? It was so bad, she even ended up having to wrap it again. And even then, they didn't get it 100%. You're messed up, haven't you? They've done a mistake.
I didn't even notice that.
If someone spots that and you come to this line, it's not there, there was no way I could let poor Lauren go without having words with the wrap company. Who's the manager? Who's the boss there?
It was awful. I didn't even want to drive away in it.
Did you wrap a car for Lauren?
Yianni, how you doing, right?
So let's get you up to speed. Lauren first purchased her Polo GTI in 2020. After enjoying her car for a few years, she decided to switch up the look and wrap it in purple. This is where the wrap job from hell began.
It was a really poor experience. I went to a company in Birmingham who told me that they would look after the car and that they would do a really good job. Unfortunately, when I picked up the car, I didn't even want to drive away in it. It had bubbles all over it, glue lines, swirl marks. It was awful, awful. So after I told them I weren't happy with it, they said it was just the light that I was under and to take it away and that the glue lines will settle after a few days. So I took the car back a couple of days after and said I'm still not happy with it. And the owner of the company said that he would wrap what he sees worth rewrapping. Couldn't get my money back, couldn't do anything. So obviously annoyed, I left a really bad review on the company page and that resulted in them coming to my house and keying the entire car, which meant it had to go in to Volkswagen for a full respray back to the normal colour. So my car was off-road for a little while. So the reason for not mentioning the company, because I don't want any more trouble or I don't want to have to spend any more repairs on my car. So I come across Adept Wrapping. They absolutely smashed it. They had it ready just for show season 2023. And yeah, I was overly happy when I picked the car up.
So it didn't end all bad for Lauren. And the moment I walked through the door at first glance, I was very impressed. So now my job is to look over the car and mark any imperfections with blue tape. The more tape, the lower the score. I'm now going to find out if what she paid was worth the money or a total waste of time. What did you pay for this wrap? And lastly, give it a professional rating out of 10. I'm gonna rate this at... You can't say these famous words.
Yianni, rate my wrap.
And not expect me to find any faults. I find everything. Right, so I'm standing here and I can see a white bit over there. And also this here, I don't know why that's loose. I don't know if the clip's broken, so that hasn't been clipped in properly. So obviously for the white there and for the clip, you can see the white bit on show. Has that got a black surround or have you run a gloss black patch in there? You're messed up, haven't you? They've done a mistake. Got like a big long triangle from here, this corner here, all the way across. It's disappointing because, remember I always say you've got to mirror both sides. If you've messed up that side and you're not going to redo the rear quarter, you've got to do the same on this side. If you've put that patch there, you've got to put one on this side. Because if someone spots that and you come to this side and it's not there, you know you've made a mistake over there. So that is make a decision, guys. Rewrap it or put one on the other side as well. They've removed that, which is good. I'm not seeing any bubbles. I'm not really seeing any sort of lifts or anything like that. What they've done is they've finished the rear quarter right on the edge and they've run a black patch all the way down. As you can see how it's finished. It's like finished like a little sweep, like a little line. I think that's a nice touch. I'll be honest with you, there's no lifting, no bubbles. This gives me more satisfaction looking at a company that's wrapped a car and they've taken pride and they've obviously taken their time and they've done a really good job. The tint's lifting on the back light here. You can see the bubbles everywhere. It's a proper X on that rear light. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. Honestly, it makes me feel so happy seeing park sensors to that level. You can see the rubber perfectly round, it's a perfect round circle. That's really nice, guys, well done. And people might think, well, that's so simple. It's not. People, that's attention to detail. That's attention to detail, guys. Don't get it twisted. That's not simple to just do that. People don't do it. Yeah, I think it's a really good job. Based on the fact it's a wrap company that did it. Yeah, well done guys.
I personally, especially from a previous experience, would rate this a 10 out of 10. I'd like to think he'd rate it above a 5 or a 6.
That rear quarter needs to be done. I need to bring it down because that's not acceptable.
I definitely think it's really good quality for what I paid, especially in regards to the last track, because I actually paid more for that and it was the worst job I'd ever seen in my life.
I think she's probably paid £2,000, maybe even £2,200. How do you think the job is on your car?
I think they've done a really good job.
Yeah? Overall, I think the job's really, really good. So there's a couple of things I've spotted. What happened here? Because that side is lovely, but this side's loose.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know.
Did you know about that?
I have, yeah, I've just left it.
You just left, but you don't know what happened there. Okay. In here, there's a tiny bit of white here and here.
Yep.
Front bumper, really nice. They've done a really lovely job on the front bumper. I couldn't even fault it. I like the fact they've used gloss black in certain areas.
Yeah.
Rear bumper, nice. Okay, I think it's good. The relief cuts in here and here to avoid it lifting. I really liked the way they're on the park sensors. People won't always make a big deal about it. To me, that's a big deal. Really good attention to detail. Rear lights, both need to be stripped and redone.
Okay, so the rear lights weren't done by the company that done the wrap.
Okay.
It was done by, so the car's been wrapped twice. It was purple before.
Okay.
And it was done by the previous wrap company.
Okay, so I haven't knocked the score down because of the rear lights, because it's not the wrap, but yeah, both rear lights need to be stripped. Right, do you know about this?
No, I didn't even notice that.
I was hoping you knew about that.
So it's a mistake that they've tried to rectify.
Yeah. People can make mistakes, and as I said earlier on camera, you have a choice. You either re-wrap this, the whole thing again, or you do a nice patch as best you can, but you've got to do it on the other side.
Good eyes.
That's my biggest problem with the car. But overall, it's a good wrap. I'd probably estimate this around probably £2,200 plus VAT. What did you pay?
2,300 plus VAT.
To me, that's a good price. I don't think that's unfair, but yeah, the quality of the job and what you've paid, you've done well.
Thank you.
Right, so it's time to rate Lauren's wrap. So I'm gonna rate this at 7.8.
And that puts Lauren in first position, scoring a 7.8.
Guys, if you're looking to improve your rapping skills, we've teamed up with our friends Avery Dennison exclusively for Rate My Rap. They're offering a 10% discount on all their training courses, which is being launched on their brand new platform, AD Rap Centre. Here you can learn PPF, colour change, digital print and window tinting, as well as booking training courses and connecting with Avery Dennison experts. Click the link in the description and use the code Yianni at checkout to claim your discount today.
Wow, yeah, I'm happy with that.
If that wasn't there, to me this is an 8.4, 8.5 job, because I really think it's a good job. But that really annoyed me and I was just like, no. But overall, great job. Sorry for everything you went through, but guys, people that are watching this at home, do your research, check your companies out, see who they've wrapped before, try and get a recommendation. Not all wrap companies are good, but whoever wrapped this, I would say, I think you're safe to take your car there, and yeah, I would recommend them.
So after Yianni had done the rating, I got him to call a dep just to have a chat with them and let them know that they've rated the car.
Yeah, hiya. Who's the manager? Who's the boss there?
It's going to be me in a minute.
Did you wrap a car for Lauren? Peach Polo.
Yianni, how you doing, right?
They did sound a little bit nervous to start with until Yianni said,
It's a really good job.
I really appreciate that.
Well done. It's actually a really nice job and good work.
So they've done that while, I think, last year.
Yeah, no, listen, it was a really good job. Obviously, you use tech wraps. The tech wrap's not the easiest to work with, but I thought I'd just ring and say, well done, it's a good job.
Yeah, not just thanks, though.
it obviously just gives me that reassurance that I've made a good choice in the future if I do decide to get a car wrapped again. I mean, I won't go anywhere else other than a depth or maybe come to Yiannimize, we'll see. It has taught me that you should definitely do research before spending a lot of money on getting a wrap done.
Next time on Rate My
The
Rap.
person that wrapped this car is a professional rapper. How good do you think your job is?
I would say it is pretty good.
Wow, look at the carbon. This is terrible. That's rubbish. What has he done here?